What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Faith, Fuel, and Adventures. And whew, it's a hot one today. Very hot one out here. But we got some work to do. And we are headed to Lowe's to get 2 adapters for this. We are installing a salt cell into the pool. So we got to go get adapters, and I think they're both the same size. Yes. So we got to have adapters to take this down to 1.5 inches, if I'm not mistaken, on the pool to make it fit in line. Now, I waited purposely until this evening because it is hot, y'all. It's like 97 degrees today, and I'm trying to wait on the shade to get over here before I cut this line. I don't want to sit over here and bake right up against this wall. It's probably like 130 degrees. So yeah, that's 1.5 inches. So what we got to do is we're going to cut this section out right here. We're going to do away with this ball valve, I think, because I've got a ball valve up here. So I'm going to do away with this ball valve, and we're going to come, I'm going to get another elbow. I'm going to cut that, bring another elbow around, and then we're going to put a short piece, and we'll put our adapter for this here, and an adapter for this here. And we got to figure out how to make this all fit in here. This may have to get slid back, or we may end up having to put it up here. So we can take this out. We're not using that. That can come out. So that might be the better place to put the salt thing. We may end up taking that ball valve out and that there, so it'll set like that, if I can set it that way. So yeah, I got to do some research on that. But I know we got to have some 1.5 inch adapters to take this down to fit this. And then we got to have a couple of elbows, and I'll probably get a couple of unions just in case we have to cut that one over there and move it back. So if we have to cut that one over there, I'll have to cut it off there and then have a 90 down and a 90 around, or something of that effect. We may just end up having to totally redo that. But let's go to Lowe's and buy some stuff, and we'll come back and dig into it this evening. So the pool is working great. We've got chlorine in it right now, and it's keeping it well. I can't deny that the chlorine works, but salt is so much better for your skin than them chemicals. And it's so much cheaper to run on salt. And the walls to this pool do have the coating on them that protects it from rust. It does have stainless steel, hardware and stuff, so it's supposed to be good for salt water, or good in salt water. But only time will tell. We got to walk out here to the shop right now. I left my wallet in the motorcycle last night when me and Angie went for a little ride. Y'all haven't seen the new bike yet, so I'm excited to show you that as well. So I'm gonna pause you, let me get in the shop, and I'll show you the new ride. Whew, it is a hot box in this place, y'all. Whew, with no air churning. Let's turn some air on in this place. Goodness gracious. I bet it's 140 degrees in this shop. All right, we're gonna make this quick, y'all. I finally got what I wanted. Got my Vulcan Nomad 1500 with the touring pack. And she's a purity one, Got touch screen, got speakers, it's got navigation, all that good stuff. And it is not the color that I'm gonna keep it. It looks good, don't get me wrong. I think it looks all right like it is now, but we're gonna change this color up. And I've got a rendering of what I'm thinking that I'll post in this video. And y'all comment below and let me know what y'all think. A few things I want to change. I want a set of mini apes, probably 10, 12 inch, whatever I don't have to change all my cables with. Like I said, we're gonna paint it a different color. We might try to do a different seat one day. I don't know. Them are mighty comfortable, so we might not. But me and Angie can ride on this thing together, and we're comfortable. It pulls great. It's got plenty of power. It sounds good. It's got Vance and Hines exhaust in it. It's got the air intake. It's got the power commander. It's got all the goodies. So yeah, I did trade the Harley in on this, or not in on it. I traded for it, and I feel like I come out pretty good. The Harley had a couple little issues that we had to deal with, but this one don't have no issues. No leaks, no drips, no smoke, no issues, no ticks, no knocks, nothing. I can just get on it and go. With the Harley, every time I rode it, I had to work on it the next day. So I was a little frustrated with it, a little aggravated with it. And I know there's some people in the comments, you traded a Harley even for a Vulcan? You're crazy. Well, maybe. I've never been a Harley fan. Don't care for Harley Davidson. Don't like them. They're not dependable, y'all. Unless it's a brand new unit, you can't trust them. And mine was a 97. And it was not dependable. So the guy that got it from me, I did not lie. I did not twist things. I told him every little thing that was wrong with the motorcycle. He was looking for something to build. And that, to be honest, it already had a lot of goodies on it. It was a good platform for somebody that wanted to go into it and fix every little thing. I couldn't afford to do that, so I let it roll. I'm blessed. I'm happy with what I got. Don't care what everybody else thinks. I love my Vulcans. I've had Vulcans for years, and I've always had great experiences with them. I've never had one let me down. Let me crank this truck up, turn this air conditioning on. I've never had one let me down, fail me, leave me side the road or nothing. Now Harley almost left me side the road a couple times, so I'm very glad to have my Vulcan. So, all right, we're gonna run to Lowe's and get these parts for this pool, and then we'll be back, and I'll set y'all up tonight when we do it and let y'all tag along. Sorry I hadn't been putting no content out lately. It's been a busy few months, but we'll talk about that on the ride to Lowe's. So give me just a minute. When we get the truck get going, I'll pull you back up. All right, I'm back. So we're on the road to Lowe's now. We headed down the highway. I got to pick up my stuff for the pool, like I was saying. But yeah, about me not posting a lot lately. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been slacking. I know it. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to get some content recorded here and there. It's just been so hot. I haven't been doing much that was content worthy, for one, and for two, I've been so busy. We had camp just finished up, and oh my goodness, was it a good time, y'all. The devil fought the whole way there, but praise God, he showed up in a big way, and he touched them kids' hearts, and I seen kids changed, I seen kids saved, I seen them called into the ministry. We started one night with our baptism service, and we had only 9 kids signed up to get baptized. And y'all, right there, that swimming pool at Camp Maranatha in High Point, the Spirit fell down. And after we was said and done, 32 people had come and decided to take the plunge and get baptized that night. And it was not no loud jumping around, hollering, speaking in tongues or nothing like that. It was a quiet, intimate, just soft worship service that the Spirit just felt so thick that he was just meeting with people and calling them out and calling them into a new life with him. And it was just beautiful, y'all. We would baptize one, and when they would get out of the pool, we'd stand there for just a minute, and before we could say anything about dismissing, we'd hear somebody start weeping and heading toward the entrance, and they would just get into the pool. It was amazing, y'all. I'm telling you, God was good to us. He blessed us, and he's right there for you to do the same thing, friend. If you're watching this and you don't have a personal one-on-one relationship with Jesus, get somewhere by yourself and pray and talk to him and ask him to come into your life and ask him to reveal himself. Y'all, he's real. God is real. The devil's real. Sin's real. There's real consequences if we leave this world without Jesus in our heart. And I don't want that for anybody. I want everybody to be in heaven with me. So if you don't have a right relationship with Jesus today, I'm telling you, get somewhere and pray. Get him into your heart. If you don't know how you feel, if you're having doubts, you don't know if God's real, look, I've been there, friend. I've had them same doubts. We all have. Every pastor that's up on that pulpit will tell you, doubts come and doubts go, but the important part is we doubt our doubts. We don't doubt the Lord Jesus Christ. We know that beyond them doubts, we know that he's coming to get us one day, that we're going to see him face to face. And you can have that same assurance in him, that you know that no matter how bad this life gets, up until death, when you close your eyes here on this world, you'll open them to see Jesus in the next life. And the next life's so much more important than this one. Y'all, this life's like a mist. It's here today, gone tomorrow. If you don't believe it, ask anybody that's my age or older. It seems like yesterday I was graduating high school, y'all. And here I am today, fixing to be 46 years old, and got 2 grandkids. 3, one's in heaven, 2's on the earth with us.
Y'all, time goes by fast. This life is nothing but a mist. But this next life, this eternal life, is never ending. And if you miss that relationship with Jesus and you wake up in eternity without Jesus in your heart, y'all, it's not going to be fun, easy breezy. It's not going to be a good time. It's going to be torment for eternity. You don't want that. Your worst day here on earth, your worst accident that ever happened to you here on earth cannot compare to the torment that's going to be hell if you wake up there. And I'm not trying to scare you into accepting Jesus, because that's not what it's about. He loves you enough that he died for you. He loves you enough that he's there to save you from that. But he also loves you enough to let you choose for yourself this day where you want to be. And he loves you enough to let you go if you make that choice to walk away. He's not going to force himself on you. He ain't going to force anything on you. But he's there if you want him. And I pray you make that decision today. John 3:16 tells us, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him will not perish but have everlasting life. It didn't say may not perish or could not perish. It said will not perish. Our soul will never die. We have an earthly body that has an expiration date, but we have a soul in us that does not have an expiration date. It lives forever, and it's going to live forever somewhere, be it heaven or be it hell. Make sure you make the right choice today. But I'm sorry if I kind of took you down a place you didn't want to go there. I'm hoping everybody got something out of that. But that's what the big part of this channel is about. It's about telling people about my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He's the most important thing to me on this earth. There's nothing more important to me. Not my stuff, not my life, not my family, not my friends. There's nothing more important than Jesus to me. I love my wife with everything in me. I love my grandkids with everything in me. But I'll never put them ahead of Jesus Christ. He saved me, y'all. He died for me. He's the one that paid my price when I should have been the one hanging on the cross. He took that spot for me. He took the payment that I was deserving of. Y'all, I can't wait till I get to heaven and get to bow at his feet and worship him for eternity. That's my number one goal. Yeah, I've got family there. My best friend Kevin, I hope's there. My grandpa, everybody that's passed before me that I knew was Christians, I hope's there. But I know Jesus is going to be there, and that's the one thing I'm looking forward to. That's going to be my greatest reward. It ain't the mansion, it ain't the hills, it ain't the beauty of heaven. It's getting to see Jesus face to face and getting to hug his neck and shake his hand and bow at his feet. Look him in the eye and tell him thank you. Because without him, y'all, I would be nothing. I'm a lost sinner bound for hell without Jesus. But back to the channel. I'm going to try to start getting a little more content, getting back on track, and try to get a video out every week and a half or so, maybe every 2 weeks at the most. But I want to up the intake of my content, but it's hard, y'all. It's not easy, especially when I go through all this trouble and there's only 10 of y'all watching my videos. That's why it's so important. Y'all share this to your Facebook, share these videos to your social media, and get the word out. Let people see me. You know, if they like me, fine. Let them subscribe and we'll go from there. If they don't, that's their choice. But you know, I'm wanting to broaden my spectrum a little bit and get into some more things and try to touch some more audience. But the main forefront of this channel is going to be Jesus, and it's going to be me talking about him. And there's going to be times when the video may just be me going over some notes or something, like a little discussion type thing. I don't know. We'll see how God takes it. But I need y'all's support. I need y'all's help behind me. I'm going to try to do better on my part. I'm going to try to get some better equipment. I'm looking right now at some glasses with cameras in them so y'all can get my perspective when I'm riding motorcycles and doing silly stuff on four-wheelers or whatever I do, crazy, goofy stuff. But yeah, y'all hang in there with me. I promise it's going to get better. But y'all don't forget to like and share and comment. Interact with these videos. It helps the algorithm when y'all interact. It boosts it out to more people, whatever. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know where you're from. Like I said, I'm going to post the renderings of the motorcycle. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the paint scheme I fixed up. Hey, if you got a better idea, go on ChatGPT, and it's a 03 Kawasaki Nomad 1500 with the touring pack. Put it in ChatGPT and tell it to do your what you would do as a rendering, and post it on the comments, and I'll look. If I see something that I like better, who knows, we might even name it after you. But yeah, y'all do that, and be looking out. We got merch, y'all, and I'm gonna be taking some orders before long. We're gonna have to do pre-orders because I'm not getting stuck with a bunch right now. But if y'all would like a hat, one of these hats, hit me up. I can get it for you. We may be trying to do some shirts pretty soon too. But I'm gonna cut it off here. I'm fixing to walk in Lowe's and get all this stuff. And tonight, when I start putting these pipes together, I'll set y'all up on the tripod and bring y'all back along with me. So till then, y'all stay safe.
All right, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I apologize. Done all the work to the pool and I forgot to cut the camera on. Yeah. Good 10 minutes worth of content. Blow it away. So, apologize. But I'll give y'all a recap of what we've done. So everybody's enjoying the pool, as you can see. The grandbabies, Kenneth and Jordan and Angie, Killian, and my 2 grandbabies. They're having a blast. But this is what we installed. We come out of here with 1.5 inches and a coupling. Come down here, we had to get a step-up collar to go up in here to make that fit 1.5 inches. Then we come across to this brand new nice salt cell where we can run salt water. Same thing on this side, coupling, little piece, 90, round to a 90 and back in here. So y'all really didn't miss a whole lot. But I was supposed to set it up and get some content, and I failed to do that. So I feel like I failed y'all as a content creator. And for that, I apologize. But now, I am learning something. I am sitting here trying to figure out this thing. I've got an Aquatrol above ground automation gold line controller. Let me just show you. I've got to learn how to do all this and set it to the proper settings for my pool, which is a 16 by 26 oval pool. I've got to figure out how to set all this. Now it's got all the breakdowns over there and I'm reading it, but to be honest, I'm fixing to cheat and ask ChatGPT and tell me exactly what I need to set it at. So that's where we're at with that, and that's what my plans are. So if any of y'all's ever had any experience out there with any of this here, then hit me up in the comments. Let me know, is it good, is it bad? I don't know. The unit itself is used, but I replaced the salt cell because they said you need to do so every 3-7 years. And being I've had it sitting on the shelf for probably 4 years, I knew it was getting close to time to replace that cell, so I did. The thing powers up, seems to work fine. We're gonna load the pool up with salt probably in just a little while and let all the little feet stir it up good before we go in tonight. But yeah, I've never had an experience with the salt system. This is all new to me, so if y'all got any tips or pointers, feel free to comment down below. And again, apologize, I forgot to set the tripod up. I've had a lot going on this afternoon, been trying to cook, been trying to work on the pool, been trying to take care of grand youngins, so it's just been one of those days, y'all. I apologize, but as you can see, you didn't miss a whole lot. It was just gluing some pipe together. That's about it. It took me every bit of 10 minutes to do it. So we would have realistically had about 2 minutes worth of content. So yeah, I'll get y'all on the next one though. We got some stuff to do in the shop coming up. We got the new lift installed, but we got to replace the cables underground from the house to the shop. For whatever reason, I'm getting 120 volts on one leg of my box out there, and I'm only getting like 80 on the other leg. So trying to run a 240 lift ain't working out for me. Now, 3-4 years ago when I put the shop up, I spent the money, y'all, and I bought the 2224 or 4442 cables, the direct burial cables, and I done it right. I spent the money, I done everything right, done it by the book, done it by the codes, whatever. So I would never have to worry about this. And lo and behold, if I don't get my lift put up, and we've got issues underground somewhere, I'm telling you, y'all, if I could sell bad luck, I'd be a rich man. It's just one thing after another here lately. The devil has just been busy in my life. My truck's been messing up. That's been messing up. Between the truck and the shop, I've spent probably $2 grand in the last month. Just trying to keep things normalized, going like they should. Oh, y'all, I'm getting tired. But I'm not giving up. I'll never quit. The devil's going to lose in the end anyhow. We already know the end of the story. He can mess with me all he wants to in this earth, y'all. I won. I'm going to heaven. He's not. So, yeah, no matter about this life, I kind of win. So, he can play and be busy all he wants. At the end, I'll be the one celebrating. So, yeah, it's that. But I'll bring y'all along when we do that, and we'll check out the wire. That's going to cost a pretty penny. So, you know, if y'all want to share my little video and help me maybe get monetized one of these days, that I would sure appreciate it right about now. But anywho, anybody wants a 2013 F-150 FX4, hit me up because she's for sale. I'm tired of fixing on her. I'm working on fixing to put number 5 air conditioning compressor on it. Y'all have been with me one trip on that, and I'm fixing to put another compressor on it, the second one this year. Yeah, y'all, it's that kind of year. So, and don't say it's the mechanic, because it's not. It's the compressor is leaking itself where it goes together at. But that's a whole nother little story. We ain't even sweating that right now. We fixing to jump in this pool, enjoy them grandbabies and my youngins, and end this day off on a good note. So till next time, till I come up with some more content to do, probably next week or so, y'all stay safe. Tell somebody about Jesus, and I love you. God bless.